Welcome back to Red Flags, the podcast. My name is Julia, and I'm so excited to be back this week bringing you another installment of my podcast. If you are listening, welcome back on SoundCloud. I'm going to describe to you right now. I'm wearing a lovely big new hoodie, pink one that I just got yesterday and have not taken off since I got it. It is so warm, so comfy. I even slept in it, which I told myself I wouldn't do, but it was too lovely to not sleep in. So, and if you are watching, just enjoy it for a second. It's got a hood. Can I put the hood on over these headphones and not ruin my hair? There we go. Something like that. Something to that effect. Looking good. I've just had the biggest senior moment ever. Also, to my YouTube viewers, sorry about that flickering in the background. It was either that or the lighting changed every 10 seconds. If I moved back or forward, it kept flashing. So just deal with that. And I'm not turning the pink lights off. They look so cool. If you're on SoundCloud, head over to YouTube. Do yourself a favor. Check my cool little setup that I've got going on with my Vogue poster in the background. Loving it. Live, love, laugh. I've had the biggest senior moment. I literally spent I was 15 minutes into my podcast, proper 15 minutes, and I was like, kind of need my phone to shoot this part. I need to know what happened. I'm so unprepared, by the way. So sorry if anything goes wrong. But I'm just trying to stick to something that I know for the first couple weeks, just to kind of prototype it. And before I go fully head on into it, because if anyone is listening and doesn't know, this is an assignment that I have to do for uni, but it's not like a boring assignment, and I'm not gonna ditch it after. I actually kind of want to keep this up. So this assignment was kind of just the push I needed, right? So I was looking for my phone, and I was looking for 2 minutes as it was shooting, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is I have to start all over again with this podcast, because I didn't, obviously I can edit it out, but I'm lazy, so I was like, I'll just do the whole thing again. And how do you figure that is less lazy? But anyway, spent 2 minutes while it was still running, and 5 minutes after it was running before I realized I'm filming with my phone. I couldn't figure out where it was. Biggest senior moment. Oh my gosh. Anyway, and sorry that just took 20 minutes longer than it should have to tell that story. I kept sidetracking, but you get what you get here, and you don't get upset. And I'm certainly not upset about being here. So now instead of my phone, I've got my laptop, so hopefully that should suffice. So today, for our true crime segment, I'm going to be talking about the Cecil Hotel. Anyone who doesn't know about the Cecil Hotel, first of all, where have you been living? Under a rock, clearly. But if you don't know about the Cecil Hotel, it is a supposedly haunted hotel in LA, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's in LA. Yeah, and it's absolutely notorious for many reasons. A lot of crime, a lot of deaths happened in that hotel. But mostly it's quite famous because of one young lady by the name of Elisa Lam, who was staying at the Cecil, as many young, she was, I believe, around 20, I think let's check our facts, because I don't want to be saying all this stuff. Yeah, so she was 21. Yeah, I was right. So she was traveling, she was 21. A lot of this information that I'm going to tell you has come from the Netflix series, the Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel, which if you haven't seen, definitely check it out. It's a really good account of the mystery surrounding the hotel. Don't watch it at night. Yeah, so she was like full missing. Like for a few days she'd gone missing, and this elevator footage of her had surfaced, of her in an elevator, and it seems like she was trying to run from something. A lot of people say she was acting strange in this elevator, and personally, I hate that footage. So the Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel was not the first time that I had been exposed to that footage, and I absolutely hate it. Like, the first time I saw it, I was like, this, like, honestly, it's really unnerving. Like, it gives me the heebies every time I watch it. And like in the Netflix series, there was a whole episode like totally dedicated to the video, and it pointed out some things that I'd never considered before, I'd never spotted before. It just pointed out things that I frankly that I didn't want to know. And I actually haven't watched the whole of that series. It's been sitting there for a while, but I kind of live in a hotel style room, and I live like in, like, there are hallways where the doors are and everything. Like, it's obviously like a apartment complex, so it just gives me the heebies to live here and also know about that story. So I don't like to think about it a lot, but I know a lot about it. So unfortunately, it's forever in the back of my mind. So yeah, this elevator footage, I'm not going to be putting it in this video. But if you, or obviously in the SoundCloud, it doesn't have any sound, I don't believe. But if you are listening or watching, and you are curious, go watch it on YouTube. It's really easy to find. Just Eliza Lamb elevator footage. Search on YouTube will do it. But yeah, it's really scary. So don't watch it right now if you're like about to go to bed, or ever, if you're really, if you get the creepy crawlies easily. So yeah, that footage was like the first thing to arise about that hotel, and yeah, so about that incident. The hotel itself is like notorious for, it's just in a bad area. It's right near Skid Row, I believe. Is it Skid Row? I can never remember. I think it's Skid Row. Hang on. Yeah. It's Skid Row. I always get confused between Skid Row and the Motley Crue movie, The Dirt. It's a really good movie, by the way. You should watch it. It's got a lot of postmodern elements in it, kind of like The Wolf of Wall Street. It's got the same energy as that. So if you liked that, Wolf of Wall Street, go check out The Dirt. It's a bit mature audiences, so I wouldn't watch it if you're one of my younger listeners. But yeah, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, in that movie they're talking about the strip, but I always get confused because I think Motley Crue has an album called Skid Row. No, absolutely not. That's wrong. Skid Row's a whole different band altogether. Completely different. So yeah, Anyway, Skid Row, Cecil Hotel, same kind of area. And it's just a bad area, I guess. It's filled with a lot of homelessness, I believe, and a lot of people doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Naughty people. So, obviously it's a recipe for disaster, that area is. So yeah. Anyway, we're with Eliza Lamb. She has just been in the elevator footage, and then a couple of days later, I guess, residents start complaining about dirty water, black water, in their water. The long and the short of it is, she's found in the water vat above her on the roof of the Cecil. She's like naked and everything. It's just, it's a bad situation, and she was found like that, and no one really knows what happened to her. No one's found out, but a lot of people expect it's just a paranormal kind of thing, which I don't like entertaining the idea of. On this channel, or in this podcast, you'll quickly find out I don't entertain the possibility of paranormal activity, and it's not because I don't think that it's out there. It's because I'm convincing myself that it's not out there, because it's just a bit too real for me. I can't, I can do horror movies. I can do horror movies easy, but if it's something like paranormal, like if it's about ghosts or something like that, nah. In no way, that's too real. I can do It. Oh my God, It, funniest movie ever. No, I feel like people just say that about horror movies because they're too, afraid to admit they're scared. They're like, oh my God, it was kind of funny. It wasn't even scary, it was funny. Just because they're too scared to admit that they were scared by it. But no, it was genuinely a little bit funny. It 2, maybe It 1. It 1 was kind of ew. That's scary. Ew, gross. But It 2 was that part where he becomes a big spider thing. Cracks me up. Hella cracks me up. It's kind of, I'm kind of why would you? Anyway. Yeah, no, The Exorcist, stuff that could potentially happen. It, I mean, fat chance, but, being possessed, I'm not going to say anything. I'll make the sign of the cross every time I think about something like that, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm a religious person, so it's not like I'm doing it just only when I'm scared, but just being safe. And sorry, my friend Jake thinks that if I turn on, that I have to turn off, hence why I did it the second time, because maybe God would continue hearing me. Thanks, you've instilled that in me, Jake. Anyway, so where were we? Yeah, she was found dead. A lot of people suspect paranormal activity. That's where I left you. And yeah, some people just suspect she was being followed, chased. She was trying to get away from someone. I personally don't have a particular view on it. I definitely think she was the doco has kind of convinced me that she was a little on the mentally ill side, but I'm still not entirely convinced that's what it was. Yeah. It just doesn't sit right with me, and I hate talking about it. It makes me, I don't know if you can tell, but I keep looking behind. Obviously you can't tell if you're listening, but on the video, I don't know if you can see me, out of the corner of my eye every now and then. Just because I don't, ugh, yuck. Yeah, how is this going to be a true crime podcast? And I can't even talk about true crime because it scares me. Wow. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm just going to have a strawberry right now because they're staring at me and I'm really hungry. Okay, y'all, I'm back from my strawberry break and I'm here to, sorry, the camera angle is a little different because I had to move my camera. So this next part is going to be me reacting to a video. There's this TikToker named Pete Monsingo, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's P-E-E-T. So not your traditional Pete. And he is on TikTok is how I originally found him. But he's known for two things. One, his mum is a dwarf and he is really, really tall. So that is one thing. But the other thing is that his apartment is right near our friend of the week, the Cecil Hotel. So I'm gonna put on this video and take a look. Hopefully I'll work some editing skills and I will be able to put this video on the YouTube video. So if you wanna watch along with the video with me, please do on my YouTube. But if you are just listening, I'm just gonna have it. I'm gonna have the microphone of my laptop up near my microphone, just because I will be talking all the way through it. You get to hear my voice, you get to hear my lovely opinions, that we all care about so much. And I'm gonna talk about this video while I react to it. So enjoy.
Apartment a couple years ago, I had no idea that I'd be living across the street from one of the most infamous hotels in the world, Hotel Cecil.
So he makes this really dramatic edit, which is how I originally found it.
Pretty unexplainable things from my window. I started documenting things, and I shared it to YouTube, which really was the thing that began my career as a YouTube creator. And since then, it has been
that's how I found him on TikTok.
Inside of that hotel. After 5 failed drone attempts, 8 times being told I could get inside the hotel, but it didn't happen. 67 lives, and 145 days later, I finally made it inside.
All of this footage that he has is terrifying.
I've been DMing one of the guards, Jordan, for like a couple months now, and he finally gave me the green light to get inside the hotel. And this was at like 3 a.m. I was like, oh my god, great, witching hour. Even better.
Can you imagine having this amount of balls?
I wanted to because I didn't have much time in the hotel, but I did get to some.
I would never be able to do this.
When I finally get in one day, my main goal is to leave.
Who would actively go into a literal haunted hotel?
For as long as I live across the street, and it's a little cute to the ghosts that I feel like have been messing with me over the last couple years. Oh my god, did you hear that? Was that a gunshot?
No. Can you imagine just getting a text? I'm sorry. I'd just like to preface this. Can you imagine getting a text at 3 a.m. saying, "Come inside. We're ready for you"? No! What kind of a crazy person? God. That is honestly, no. If I found out that I was living next to a haunted hotel, I would move out. Ain't no way that I will be doing that. Sorry.
Guess what? Your boy's at the Cecil. Oh my god. And it was so last minute. I had to do it by myself.
I'm honestly sleeping at 3 a.m. Someone texts me at 3 a.m. I'm not getting to you till the next day.
Okay, here. That's where I want to be. Whoa.
God. So I think he's alone too. I don't think I'll be able to do this alone. Yeah, this is my other thing. This chick looks like she's gonna jump in one of his videos.
But I'm ready.
She, like out of a window. And I'm confused as to. Oh my god, no, that was just a drone. I'm confused as to like how he couldn't get in.
I really wish
but someone else can, you know. I mean, obviously, there are ways in. Obviously, if you're going to do something like jump out of a window, you won't really care about the consequences of a break-in. But also, like, it doesn't make sense to me. This guy is so determined. I reckon that if he wanted to, he could break in.
Okay, I was just setting up for a TikTok video. And I swear I heard something down the hall.
Immediately no.
Okay, now I'm a little scared.
Immediately no. Absolutely not. Bye.
Went from excited to scared so fast. Oh my god.
And I also can't tell if this is just an act, you know. I can't tell if he's just...
Did you hear that? It sounded like a door was closing.
No! I can't tell if he's just making it dramatic or if it's actually, like, terrifying. So he shows us how he filmed all of his little videos he puts on TikTok as well.
Let's go to Richard Ramirez's room.
This hotel is just completely, like, ruined on the inside. It's definitely abandoned. I mean, who wouldn't abandon somewhere like that? Oh, it's fully dark. It's fully dark in that room. No. Next. I can't tell if he's putting it on. No! Stop zooming to the end of the hallway. I don't want to see things. No, I don't want to see it. No. No! Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I'm so scared. I should not have had those strawberries. Maybe true crime isn't for me.
The vibes are definitely creepier. Every floor I go up. Okay, 14. Here we go.
It's up 14 flights of stairs. That's an achievement in itself. See, it's an Olympic medal.
Really?
Especially at 3 a.m. This kid. Whew. Oh my god, wait. Is he in Liza's room?
Alright, well, this is...
Oh my god, I got so scared then, but it's just his reflection in the mirror. Turn the light on! Oh my god, it's all dark. This is, honestly, immediately no. All of it no. Cancel my subscription.
I can't believe I'm in his room. I don't even want to say his name.
So it's not Eliza's room.
Dang.
The toilet oh god, no. That toilet. That was the scariest thing about this video. My toilet is always crispy clean. I missed whose room this was. Get out. He's just sitting there.
If anybody's there, please give me a sign.
No, why would you ask them?
I said that by myself.
I can't believe you said that either, Pete. To be frank. What is he doing with his life? Honestly, if this was me at this point, I'd just be like, I'd be questioning my life decisions. I do that a lot. I mean, to be fair anyway, but...
I feel like this doesn't feel good. Right here.
Nothing about this feels good, Pete.
Creepy.
Oh, even the door opening sounds gross.
Oh, here are the elevators. Oh no, I found them.
No! Leave. Leave. No. Oh my god,
This light
there's...
was not flickering a second ago. I walked by and it started flickering.
Do you know how often lights flicker?
Oh, I'll kill myself. It's where Lisa Lamb apparently climbed up to get to the water towers.
Oh my god.
So, here I go.
Oh my god, he's gonna do it.
Right now. So, that sucks. Let's use the elevator to get down.
Oh my god. No, don't use the elevator.
Gosh.
No, elevators scare me enough as it is. How is that elevator going so fast?
I definitely felt in Richard Ramirez's room that was being watched, and
That's
maybe
whose
that was
room he
just
was in.
nerves.
Such a strange thing.
I can't believe I was inside this bitch. I was inside of you. Complete.
He doesn't have a pillowcase.
I love you guys so much.
Completely unrelated.
Bye.
Maybe that's scary. That's scary enough that he doesn't have a pillowcase. So, I mean, basically this kid, he just got into the Cecil Hotel. Good for him. And he walked around a little bit. I mean, like, I just wouldn't immediately know. I just couldn't personally. But, you know, all power to you, those who want to. You have a lot more balls than I do. Once again, with the looking over my shoulder, I just can't help but feel like I'm being watched. And I know it's just me being paranoid, but, you know, these kind of chats make me a little bit more on edge than I normally would be. So, yeah, I think that video, that guy Pete, he's a cool guy, but he's just a little bit insane for doing that. And I'm sure a lot of people can appreciate where I'm coming from. But honestly, that toilet was the scariest thing about that video. Oh my God. I was going to say, how can people live like that? Obviously, people don't live there. You idiot, Julia. Anyway, so I think that will be a wrap. Look, if you guys want to hear about more kind of well-known, unsolved cases, you know, just let me know. Just let me know exactly what you want. You know, tweet at me. I just got Twitter, so I don't know if tweet at me is the right lingo to be using. But tweet at me. I think my handle is at JuliaDelBianco5. But yeah, you can definitely just go through my website for all of that. You should be able to find all of it in my bios of certain things. Yeah, and make sure to check this video and my previous video, which was the trailer, and all of my ensuing videos. Check them all likes. Give me a follow so that you can get updated on some on happenings, I don't know, on uploads. And let me know if you guys want me to do some more underground mysteries that haven't been solved. But I like doing the more well-known ones because it's easier for me to give a more well-rounded opinion on them because a lot of sources cover them. But yeah, anyway, it is currently 1:45 in the morning. But I just had an inspiration to do this video, and that is what I have done. And yeah, that is what I will continue to do, what inspires me. And if that happens to be at 1 a.m, then so be it. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. I'm really sorry, I'm really sorry that this was kind of a shambles, but it was a good shambles. It's just exploring some new stuff for the first week, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you would like to hear me talk a little bit more about maybe the murder mystery side of things, which is what I'm supposed to be talking about, then just let me know. But if you guys are happy to hear the same sort of thing in the next couple of weeks as well, also let me know. I'm more than happy to cover all sorts of things, from current affairs to my opinions on fashion and whatnot. There's plenty of time in an intro to be doing that stuff. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. And yeah, thanks for listening. I think I've said that about 5 times, but yes, peace out for real this time. And see you next week.